Welcome back to Social Science class. Today we are going to study about Sangam literature. The megalithic monuments and ancient Tamil songs belong to same period. Which were the regions included in ancient Tamilagam? The region ranging from Tirupati in Andhra Pradesh to Kanyakumari. This included Kerala as well as called Tamilagam in ancient period. The ancient Tamil songs provide more information about the human life in ancient Tamilagam. What is the most ancient among the available Tamil literature? Sangam literature is the most ancient among the available Tamil literature. In which period were they compiled? It is believed that these were compiled. Compiled means written in the period between BCE 300 and CE 300. The next one important Tamil song. Nada kontra, kada kontra, avala kontra, michia kontra, evadi nallavaraadavar avadi nalle vaadi nilave. English meaning, O earth, whether you are a plain or jungle, hill or valley, you are a good only if the virtuous folks reside there, you have a no virtue of your own. In Malayalam meaning, Alayo Bhumi, നീ ഒന്നെങ്കിൽ നാട് തന്നെയാവുക, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കാട് തന്നെയാവുക, ഒന്നെങ്കിൽ കുഴിയാവുക, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കുന്നാവുക. എങ്ങനെയായാലും എവിടെ നല്ലവർ വസിക്കുന്നു അവിടെ നീയും നല്ലതാണ്, നിനക്കായിട്ട് മാത്രം ഒരു നന്മയുമില്ല. Who wrote this poem? The line given above was written by Oviyo, a famous poet during Sangam period. Like Oviyo, there were several women poets during that period. Kabila, Parana, Madura Nakiran, Pale Gaudamana, etc. are the major poets of that period. The works of these poets have been compiled in different texts. They are classified in accordance with the period of composition and theme. This can be understood from the given table. Sangam works. Sangam works are classified into 5 categories. The first one, Pattu Paata. Pattu Paata major works, Tirumuru Kattu Pade, Madurai Kanchi. Second category, Ettu Thokke. Ettu Thokke major works are Agananura, Purananura, Padittu Pattu. Third category name, Padinan Kizhkanakku. Major works are Tirukural, Mudumozhi Kanchi. Fourth category, grammar test. Grammar test name Tolkappiyam. The last category, fifth category, Mahakavya. Major works Chilapadigaram and Manimegali. Tirukural. Tirukural written by Tiruvalluvar. മലയാളത്തിൽ ബഹുമാന സൂചകമായി ഒരു പേരിന് മുൻപായി നമ്മൾ ശ്രീ ഉപയോഗിക്കും. ശ്രീ അച്യുതമേനോൻ. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ തമിഴില് ബഹുമാനാർത്ഥം സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നതാണ് തിരു. തിരുക്കുറൽ written by തിരുവള്ളുവർ. One kural means 2 lines poems. One kural means 2 lines poems. Total 1313 kurals. One example is here. Karga kachadara karpave kattapin nirga adarkutaga. English meaning, learn carefully and strongly. Practice what has been learned. Imbibe it and live accordingly. മലയാളം മീനിങ്, പഠിക്കേണ്ടുന്നവയെ ശ്രദ്ധിച്ച് സംശയാതീതമായി പഠിക്കുക. പഠിച്ചതിന് ശേഷം ആ പഠിപ്പിന് തക്ക വിധത്തിൽ നടക്കുക. ആ പഠിപ്പ് ഉൾക്കൊണ്ടുകൊണ്ട് അതിനൊത്ത തത്വദീക്ഷണയോടെ ജീവിക്കുക. The next one, ancient Tamil songs are classified into 2 songs, Agam Paattugal and Puram Paattugal. The theme of Agam Paattugal is mainly personal and family affairs. The Puram Paattugal treat external affairs like war and trial. The next one, illustration of Sangam literature. The Sangam literature illustrates the physiography, plentiful resources, food habits, dressing patterns, ornaments, recreational activities, customs, major occupations and belief of that period. Next, we are going to study about social life. In the previous class, you have learned about the Tinas mentioned in the ancient Tamil songs. The Tinas had an important role in molding the social life of ancient Tamilagam. What were called as Tinas? Based upon the topographical difference, the ancient Tamilagam was divided into 5 regions. They were called as Tinas. They are Kurinchi, Mullai, Palai, Marudam and Neithal. The first region named Kurinchi. Hunting and collecting of forest resources were the means of livelihood of the people in the hilly Kurinchi. Some songs indicate that they engage in shifting cultivation as well. Shifting cultivation means punam cultivation. Pepper and other spices were cultivated here. The second region named Mullai. Mullai is the grassland. Rearing of cattle was the major occupation of the people of Mullai. In order to increase the cattle wealth, the practice of seizing cattle prevailed. This practice was known as വെഡ്ജി. മുല്ലയിലെ ജനങ്ങളുടെ മുഖ്യ തൊഴിൽ ഒക്യുപ്പേഷൻ ആയിരുന്നു കന്നുകാലി വളർത്തൽ, റെയറിംഗ് ഓഫ് കാറ്റിൽ. കാലി സമ്പത്ത് വർദ്ധിപ്പിക്കുന്നതിന് കന്നുകാലികളെ പിടിച്ചെടുക്കുന്ന ഒരു സമ്പ്രദായം നിലനിന്നിരുന്നു. ഇത് വെഡ്ജി എന്ന പേരിലാണ് അറിയപ്പെട്ടിരുന്നത്. Okay, the next one, the third region named Palai. Palai is a dry lands. Those who chiefly engage in the stealing cattle. Stealing cattle means കന്നുകാലികളെ പിടിച്ചെടുക്കാം. Who chiefly engage the stealing cattle were the people from Palai. Palai is a dry land. Fourth region named Marudam. Marudam, wetland. Rice and sugarcane were cultivated in the wetland Marudam. They are evidences for the use of iron ploughshare affixed to plough in that period. Fishing and salt production were the major occupation of the people in the coastal region Neithal. Fifth region name Neithal. Neithal coastal region. Salt was made by evaporating the seawater held in the salt pans. The next one, Curry Padappai. Foreign travelers, including Pliny, have stated that pepper is a wild plant. However, in ancient Tamil songs, there are references about the cultivation of curry and Padappai in Kurinchi. Curry means pepper, Padappai means pepper grows in Kurinchi. കുരുമുളക് കാട്ടുവിളയാണെന്നാണ് പ്ലിനി ഉൾപ്പെടെയുള്ള വിദേശ സഞ്ചാരികൾ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളത്. എന്നാൽ കുറിഞ്ചിയിൽ നട്ടുണ്ടാക്കുന്ന കറിയെ പറ്റിയും, കറി മീൻസ് കുരുമുളക്, കുരുമുളക് തോട്ടങ്ങളെ പറ്റിയും പടപ്പേ കുരുമുളക് തോട്ടങ്ങൾ പഴന്തമിഴ് പാട്ടുകളിൽ ഏൻഷ്യൻ തമിഴ് സോങ്സിൽ പരാമർശിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. The next one, punam cultivation. Punam cultivation is otherwise known as shifting cultivation. There is a mention about shifting cultivation in Purananuru by clearing and burning jungles of Kollimala. This method still prevails among some tribal communities in Attapadi. പുറംനാനൂറിൽ കൊല്ലിമലയിലെ കാട് വെട്ടിച്ചുട്ട് കൃഷി ചെയ്തതായി പറയപ്പെടുന്നുണ്ട്. അട്ടപ്പാടിയിൽ ചില ഗോത്ര സമൂഹങ്ങൾക്കിടയിൽ ഇന്നും ഈ കാർഷിക രീതി നിലനിന്നു പോരുന്നു. The next one, exchange system. Again one Tamil song, Poru Narattuppadi. Then Neyudu Kedangumaryo, Meen Nalladu Taravu Marugavum. People procure fish and rice by exchanging honey, ghee and tubers. തേനും നെയ്യും കിഴങ്ങും കൈമാറ്റം ചെയ്തവയ്ക്ക് പകരം മീനും നെല്ലും മറ്റ് വാങ്ങിക്കൊണ്ടുപോകുന്നു. It's a barter system. Sangam literature mentioned the practice of exchange of goods is known as Nududal. What is known as Nududal? Sangam literature mentions the practice of exchange of goods as Nududal. Which are the important markets of ancient Tamilagam? There are 2 important markets are here, Allalavanam and Nalangadi. Allalavanam evening market and Nalangadi morning market. The commodities for daily use in different tinas were obtained from these markets. The next one, nectarous jackfruits. Nectarous jackfruit means തേനൂറും ചക്കകൾ. Jackfruits are among the major agriculture produce mentioned in the ancient Tamil songs. പഴന്തമിഴ് പാട്ടുകളിൽ പരാമർശിക്കുന്ന പ്രധാന കാർഷിക വിഭവങ്ങളിൽ ഒന്നാണ് ചക്ക. They were found in abundance in Kurinji. കുറിഞ്ചി നിലത്ത്, കുറിഞ്ചി റീജിയനിലാണ് ഇത് കൂടുതലായിട്ട് കണ്ടുവരുന്നത്. The ancient Tamil songs abound in reference to the sweet jackfruit along the village path. Village path means നാട്ടുവഴികളിൽ ലഭ്യമായ മധുരം കിനിയുന്ന ചക്കച്ചോളകളെ പറ്റി പഴന്തമിഴ് പാട്ടുകളിൽ നിരവധി പരാമർശങ്ങൾ നമുക്ക് കാണാവുന്നതാണ്. The next again one Tamil song. ഉപ്പളങ്ങളിൽ വിളഞ്ഞ ഉപ്പുപരലുകൾ ഉച്ചത്തിൽ വില പറഞ്ഞു കൊണ്ടുപോകും കച്ചവടക്കാർ, വണ്ടിക്കാളകളെ നുകമഴിച്ച് മെയ്യാൻ വിട്ട് കല്ലെടുപ്പ് കൂട്ടി പാകം ചെയ്യും ആഹാരം. ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് മീനിങ്: The hawkers shouting out the price of salt crystals produced in the salt pans set the bullocks free and cook food in the makeshift stone ovens. Given above is an adaptation from Agananur. What information can we gather from it? In those days, salt was an important commodity of exchange. Salt was an important commodity of exchange. Salt exchange was done by merchant group is called Umanar. What is the major export commodity in ancient Tamilagam? Spices, especially pepper. Umanar also exchanged spices, the major export commodity in ancient Tamilagam. They collected dried fish and salt from the coastal area. Coastal area means Neidal, and exchanged it for spices like pepper and forest product of other tinas. These exchange were largely done during summer season. Why was summer suitable for this exchange? The first point, summer is the harvest season. സമ്മർ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് വിളവെടുപ്പിന്റെ ഒരു കാലഘട്ടമാണ്. The second point, salt and dried fish were made in summer. സമ്മർ സീസണിലാണ് സാൾട്ടും ഡ്രൈഡ് ഫിഷും ഉണ്ടാക്കാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കുന്നത്. Spices collected by the Umanar were sold at trade centers in coastal towns, from where they were exported to foreign countries. We have already mentioned about the coins discovered from the megalithic monuments. To which country do they belong? That is Rome. Which were the commodities that the Romans take from ancient Tamilagam? The major commodities that the Romans took from ancient Tamilagam were the spices, especially pepper. Then excavation at Pattanam. The excavations in Pattanam near Paravur in Ernakulam district provide many an evidence about the trade relation Kerala had with Rome and West Asian countries. Remains of Roman amphora means containers, and glasses have been widely found here. Excavation at Pattanam, എറണാകുളം ജില്ലയിലെ പറവൂരിനടുത്തുള്ള പട്ടണം എന്ന സ്ഥലത്ത് നടക്കുന്ന ഉത്ഖനനങ്ങൾ നമ്മൾ ഏൻഷ്യൻ തമിഴകത്തിന് റോമയുമായും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ വെസ്റ്റ് ഏഷ്യൻ രാജ്യങ്ങളുമായും ഉണ്ടായിരുന്ന ട്രേഡ് വ്യാപാര ബന്ധം സംബന്ധിച്ച് നിരവധി പുതിയ തെളിവുകൾ നൽകുന്നുണ്ട്. ആംഫോറ, ഭരണികളുടെ അവശിഷ്ടങ്ങൾ, റോമൻ ഗ്ലാസുകൾ എന്നിവ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് ധാരാളം ലഭിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. You have seen that there was inland and maritime trade in ancient Tamilagam. Some power centers were essential to frame the rules for such trading and its control. What is called Muvandas? Trade was controlled by 3 power centers, namely the Cheras, the Pandyas and the Cholas. The word together is known as Muvandas. The capital of Cheras, the Pandyas and the Cholas were Muchiri, Madurai and Urayur respectively. The name of power centers, the first one Cheras, Cheras capital Muchiri, the second one Pandyas, Pandyas capital Madurai, then third power center Cholas, Cholas capital Urayur. Muchiri, Tondai, Vaggi, Mandai, Kaveri Pattanam, etc. were the major port cities of that ancient Sangam period. ancient Tamilagam period. Locate the trade centers of ancient Tamilagam and the capitals of Muvandas from the given map and list them. The first one, Kaveri Pattanam. Next one, Urayur, then Madurai and Muchiri. Kaveri Pattanam, Urayur, Madurai is presently situated in Tamil Nadu. Then Muchiri presently situated in Kerala. Shall we recall the points? The first one, the major source of information on ancient Tamilagam is in ancient Tamil songs and megalithic monuments. The period when the megalithic monuments were constructed is known as megalithic period. The Sangam literature is a compilation of ancient Tamil songs. The Tinas had an important role in molding the social life of ancient Tamilagam. The Tinas had include Kurinchi, Mullai, Palai, Marudam and Neidal. Local and foreign trade exists in ancient Tamilagam. Local market, there are two important markets, Allalavanam and Nalangadi. Allalavanam evening market, Nalangadi morning market. The last one, the three power centers, namely the Cheras, the Pandyas and the Cholas were together is known as Muvandas. Now it's time to wind up. Thank you. Have a nice day.